Okay, hello everybody. Today is Monday. It's cold outside. I don't know what date is it. Do you know?
The 25th, I believe.
It's the 25th, I believe. Anyway, I'm here with Monkey because I don't have a dog or a cat. Until I get a dog or a cat, I got a monkey. Right, Monkey? Monkey, monkey. I have no idea what he said. But anyway, what do you mean? You said it. Anyway, I want you to see my new shirt. I got this as a gift from Carlos Varón El Guapo. It's like an early birthday present. My birthday is about a week away. So I thank him very much, and he sent me a little check that I'm going to use for taking care of some of the bills and stuff I have here. I didn't expect it, and I didn't want it, but I appreciate it anyway, and I'm going to have to use it. The other thing I wanted to mention is that Clifford Meth asked me to name off some of the black belts that I made. I named them all off, but my hand shakes a lot, so I messed up on the computer or that cell phone, and I lost all. There were 40 names of the black belts that I personally made. Remember, I made black belts who also made black belts, like Frenchie. Frenchie's made a lot of black belts. So I don't know. James has probably made black belts, and anybody else who's ever made, I made, they made, so we made. Anyway, am I confusing you? So I think if I can quickly go for you, Clifford, the ones I can think of in my mind now was Louis Jerome Beale. That was the very first one. Then came John Mazzarano, the first butcher. Then Dr. John Hickey. They were in the very beginning with me. From there came, they're not going to be as per the date, but Gary Nomer, Bernard Frenchie Scarter. He was one of the early ones. Mark Stroll, Mad Dog Rubin, Bogani, that means the gorilla. His name is Gary. Gary Nomer, Dave Teitler, Harvey Cohn. Harvey was a black belt before he joined me, but he always wanted to be my black belt, and I honored him at his grave when he died. I put my black belt in with him. Eddie Gross, also a black belt that came to me to study after. Some of them were honorific. There's Alan Fisher, James Keller, Carlos Varón, Raymond Alamo, Mike Galarza, Harold Robertson. He was 92 years old and he's going for his knee down. He died. He was one of the cavalry, the Black Cavalry. Jose Galarza. There was Marty Raines, which was Marty got it from me and Richard Shun and probably a couple of others. Trying to think of some of the other names. I can't think of them right away. Clifford Meth, David Nitchik, Clifford's sons Avi and Benji Meth. They became black belts and ran a school for me in Israel. I had 2 schools in Puerto Rico, but I don't remember who was running them. I think I ran them. Who else? Anyway, the honorific ones that were very close to me, and I honored them, were Grandmaster Joe Anopa from Michigan. There was Grandmaster Les Arnos from Australia. He was also Hungarian. The next one was Grandmaster Hunchy, the Snake Kaufman, Steve Kaufman. And I don't think I gave any more after that. Oh no, I did. It was Rico Guy, of course. Grand Master, Chief Judge, everybody, Rico Guy. Beloved, beautiful man. And that was all I've ever given. I've given others into places like Michigan, where there's a guy named, I can't believe I can't remember his name, we call him E6. There was Joe Vaughn, there was John Nguyen, Ken Mickelson, Mark Strahl, I don't know. As I think of them, I'll try to give them back to you, but, oh yeah, in Vermont there was Rick Smith and Jay Bruno. Jay Bruno left me to go to another teacher, so, but I gave him a black belt, so we have to count that. And I can't think of very many people. Oh, Martin Hutchins, I gave him a black belt. I gave a black belt to Dawn Sorrento. She's the only female I ever gave a black belt to, Dawn Sorrento. And I can't think of anybody else. If I do, I'll try to put it to you, but there was about 40 of them, Clifford. And Clifford Meth, of course. And the other reason I wanted to talk to you is about, I want to thank you for all the people that responded to my videos, people who've come on to support me, because I know, even in this neighborhood, just walking around, I don't know anybody, but there are women here that are lonely, old, with dementia or Alzheimer's. They don't even know where they are. There are people here that have just got out of the hospital and their husbands are in their 70s, and it's hard for the husband, because look at me, to take care of the wife. We needed a caregiver to go over there and make them food, or go shopping for them, or do their laundry, or clean their house, or whatever it may be. The caregivers are very, very important. I can't tell you how important it is and what it means to people like myself who need help. And there's a lot of people, guys coming back from the wars, guys who are Vietnam vets, guys who are wounded warriors. They all need help. Some of them are just too brave or hard-headed to say he needs help because of that macho shit, you know. So, but they do. There are a lot of women that are left alone. They were mothers of children that the children are all gone, and there's nobody to come back and help the mothers. And so they need help. Somebody to talk to them, somebody to read to them, somebody to play chess with them, or somebody to sing to them, do whatever, entertain them. And then there are some that just lay in bed and you can hardly talk to them because the disease takes over, like dementia. They don't know who you are, and when you try to help them, they curse you out and throw things at you. And they don't mean to do that, because I know these people. My wife is one of them. She never was like that. Okay, that's being said. I have nothing else to say. Please support your caregivers. If you need one, reach out to me or Jim Turner. We'll set you straight. We'll give you. We're not trying to rob you or take your money, because I know caregivers can be very expensive also. It is not the caregiver. It's the guy that owns the joint that's got to make money on every caregiver he sends out. Oh, one more thing. Bayer aspirin has been killing bees. When you kill bees, you kill the honey and all the food that they provide for people, like apples, like watermelon, like zucchini, like blueberries. You gotta help save the bees by writing a letter to Bayer and saying, knock the shit off, or we'll use Tylenol, or ibuprofen, or Care One, anything but Bayer. Remember, the only way to get these rich guys who have the big name brands that are making us buy expensive eggs and bread and milk is hit them in the pocket. That's the only way they know. It's their money, 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 money. They're greed, greed, greed. So hit them in the pocket. Don't buy from them. Go to a store, look up Google. Google will tell you places in your neighborhood. I found 10 places, other than the place I've been buying for 2 years, that are half the price of the things that I'm buying. So go there. Use that, what's that called? It starts with a G. Good. Something good. When you go to buy drugs, it tells you how much they really should cost. I spent $99 on some drugs, and then I found out that they were only selling them at Hannaford's or Walmart's or other places for $5 and $10. But I spent $99 at this one store, the pharmacy that I was going to. And I thought they were my friends. So please, look it up. Good RX, that's what it was. Look it up, see what you can get. Go to different places. Go to different places and see what you can get discount on. Okay, that's all for me. That's all for me. That's all for us. Bye.